Hello, I'm John Kelly. I met Doug in 1989. Okay. I was working for Patty Siebold, and we came out to California from Boston. We interviewed Doug, and I was under pressure as a writer, editor, consultant. Like get it short, get this thing into a something we can put in a soundbite. And so I had this kind of frustrating experience initially with Doug. I mean, uh, it was a mismatch in terms of what it was that I thought I had to do and what his message was. So it kind of went past me. We took elements of the mother of all demos. We were inspired by those, and we wanted to create a program. So actually in 1991, we created a newspaper of the future on a pressed 12-inch video disc using elements of the mother of all demos and taking those ideas and projecting it forward. And then, lots of other things happened in life, and I didn't get out to California until 2004. And then through Next Now came sort of back to kind of revisit the ideas of Doug, and I could see the mismatch, and I could see, okay, when you're in this frame, when you're thinking, if you're going to think in sound bites, you're going to have a lot of trouble understanding what he's trying to tell you. And on the other hand, if you are talking to an audience that's expecting sound bites, you're also going to have a lot of trouble. If you're trying to say something that's worthwhile and something that's meaningful and that is respectful of the vision that Doug had. So I kind of now see this as a challenge, and I see it very much as a challenge that other people have talked about. I mean, it fits very much with what Jack talked about. Our challenge is to take an incredible vision that you should never attempt to put in a soundbite. Take that incredible vision and look at it and say, okay, what parts of this resonate with what it is that I'm able to do, or what we are able to do? As other speakers have said, it's 96% undone, right? So there's a lot of material there, and I know if you say there's a lot of people working on Doug's vision, I mean, there's a couple of ways to hear that. You can hear it as there's a lot of people working on Doug's vision and they're not being very effective. Otherwise, we wouldn't be 96% undone. But the other way to hear it is we've gotten the inspiration. The vision is there, the inspiration is there. We are missing some stuff, and it isn't just money. Okay, I think what we're missing is how to figure out the mix of what it is we can contribute individually, what's specifically going on in our context, in our world, that needs what this vision could supply, and then making that bridge. And it's a very difficult bridge to make. It's tougher than starting a successful startup, a successful internet startup. It's tougher than that, because to do that's easy. But you can be extremely narrow in your outlook, and you can get rich. And what we're talking about is not getting rich, not being so poor that we're ineffective, but aiming for something that's much, much higher, than getting rich. And I don't tweet very often, but a theme that is consistent with this is one of my rare tweets recently was, if given the choice, it's better to take the very high road, because the very high road is paradoxically efficient, because it doesn't cut to the chase, it cuts the chase. So let's cut the chase and go on with Doug's vision.